They're reenacting?
Yes.
Oh shit.
To look like he fought back. That was very important for him because he said, "Hey, don't just beat my ass. Make it look like I'm fighting back and whatnot."
But no, the Osundairo Brothers was in the news talking about the case you might have forgot. One Jussie Smollett. The J is silent now at this point because the story is not any longer. So he had the attack in downtown Chicago on one frigid night at 2:00 in the morning, where he was accosted by individuals who he claimed were MAGA Republicans that beat him and tied a noose around his neck and such and whatnot. So found out that the motherfucker was lying. Duh. The two people who ended up being responsible for the attacks on him were the Osundairo Brothers, two Nigerian immigrants living in Chicago, being preyed upon by this Hollywood star. So they finally started to give their side of the events in question, and I got it. I got it now. I'm going to share my screen and the audio. Don't read my messages.
So let's see what they're talking about.
It's hilarious.
Start tussling, moving around, and then
it's hilarious. I'm gonna refresh it. I'm gonna refresh it so we can get to from the beginning.
They're reenacting?
Yes.
Oh shit.
To look like he fought back. That was very important for him because he said, "Hey, don't just beat my ass. Make it look like I'm fighting back and whatnot." So we did that, and then I threw him to the ground. And after I threw him to the ground, he had no bruise. I wanted it to look more real. So then I threw him to the ground. After I threw him to the ground, I used my knuckle and gave him a noogie. So I went like this. Why did I do that? To give him a scar, to give him a mark, to make it look real, like he really did get his ass beat. After I did that, I fake kicked him. I don't know what he was doing. I wasn't paying attention.
That's where I came around with the bleach, the infamous bleach in the hot sauce bottle, poured it on his shirt. Then I finally put the rope around his face. I did not put it around his neck. I just placed it on his face, and that's when we took off.
Then why did they have to run? Moving around, like, and then I threw him to the ground. He wanted it to look like he fought back. Of this. That was very important for him because he said, "Hey, don't just beat my ass. Make it look like I'm fighting back and whatnot." So
I'm trying to stop this.
And then I threw him to the ground. And after I threw him to the ground,
man, I was trying to stop that. Oh, that's why. Hey, look, technology be befuddling me sometimes. Befuddling. I was definitely clicking on the actual StreamYard screen and not the actual video screen. That's why we need a producer. That's why we need a producer. I think she stepped away for a second though, or for the night. I don't think she's with us anymore. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that was the video of them telling their side of the story. I thought that shit was hilarious when the motherfucker said I gave him a noogie so he had a scar, and then they showed the picture, and it was like if you were to like rub somebody around their cheek area around that part and dig it in a little bit, because it wasn't. If I'm gonna hit you hard enough to split your cheek, your eye should be black and swole, right?
Yeah.
But if I just like pressed upon in this area and then scraped you a little bit with my ring finger, because it was cold outside and you black, I know you light skinned, but still, shea butter don't do all that. Shea butter don't do that much. It was negative 53 degrees outside that night.
It was the coldest day in Chicago history, and Chicago has a lot of history. So yeah.
Did not check the forecast for the crime he was planning.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But nah, that shit was hilarious to me. I thought the motherfuckers was. I believe everything they said. I don't know what to tell you.
No, without a doubt, definitely happened that way. and only that way.
Hey,
Like, the fact that these motherfuckers felt like they had to actually fight in order to make this seem real instead of saying, all right, this is what the story is gonna be. Come put your knuckle on my face for 45 seconds in this goddamn garage where it's warm. Shit.
that's how I know they ain't lying. Because nobody gonna volunteer all this extra shit for no reason. You're not gonna say I gave him a noogie because I wanted to look like he had got. Nah, you just gonna say if you was lying. Yeah, I punched him in the face. You know, I had to hit him a couple times to make it look. It's gonna be different. But the noogie, it just seems real because it
Yeah.
looks like it was a noogie. It
Ooh,
looks like now that you mention it, yeah, that is a noogie.
I can see a noogie.
I can see a noogie there, and I just saw, and I'm not seeing a noogie now.
Yeah.
Like yeah, like I just thought that shit was funny. Also, while y'all talking about him, is y'all gonna get on open camera and tell us which one of y'all was dating that motherfucker?
Mm,
Because one of you niggas was his boyfriend.
yeah.
I'm just saying, that ain't some shit you ask from motherfuckers that you just don't know. It got to be a nigga that you know that you dealing with.
Yeah, you ain't gonna trust nobody. You nah, you gotta make that's gotta be one of them decisions with somebody that you know intimately face ass.
Hey, look, I would never ask a woman to do no crazy shit for me that I was not fucking.
My question is, why the fuck do they keep being referred to as the Nigeria brothers when they're clearly American?
Nah, they Nigerian.
What makes them Nigerian?
I don't know. They got Osundairo Brothers
So what the fuck did you just say now they Nigerian for?
because you said they weren't, and I said nah, they Nigerian. Cause,
Why? What the
cause
fuck
they,
makes them
because
Nigerian?
they're the Osundairo Brothers. That's why. That's it. That's all. I have nothing else to go on other than they just said they're the Nigerians. Nothing about that interview made me say that's not a Nigerian. I don't know. I didn't
They
catch
were
that.
American. That was it.
They parents Nigerian, fam. You know
That
what I mean?
they're not Nigerian. They're American.
Hey, look, I don't know what to tell you. Talk to some Nigerians. They're gonna tell you they're Nigerian. I don't give a fuck where they were born. Do you know any Nigerians?
Yes,
And they tell you they're American?
they don't say they're Nigerian.
Oh, okay. All the ones I know say they're Nigerian.
Not a nan one of them that wasn't born in Nigeria say they Nigerian.
Hey, look, a couple of them I know wasn't born in Nigeria too. But the ones that I know that maybe not have been born in Nigeria, they say they're Nigerian. I'm Nigerian. What do you mean? And look, if your parents got the accent, then they know how to fake the accent and cut it on, cut it off. They can use that motherfucker like they can. I'm not gonna ask them they credentials. How do you change a tire on a dirt road? Like, if they can't explain it, then
Prove
well,
you a
you're not really
Nigerian.
Nigerian. If I give you an email address, what would you send first?
You know
Like,
when they
I
call
don't
them
know. What's a
motherfucker?
Nigerian test?
You know when they call them motherfucker French of why they call them motherfucker French and not French American? And no,
I don't
no,
know. What are you saying?
because they have accoutrement. They're not just parents from France. It's
I don't
something.
know.
It's things that go with that. They not
I don't know. Why do you think everybody refers to these motherfuckers as the Nigerian brothers?
because the white media wrote that,
Oh, okay.
and we just been going with it ever since. I've never seen them until now. I've never heard of them until now. I've seen that one little news clip of them buying the rope and shit. I've never heard them until now, until you showed me that video.
I've never heard them. I've seen them before. I never heard them. I never heard a video. I've
Until
saw
now.
until now. Hey, look, they Nigerian, fam. I don't know what to tell you. I know Nigerians that don't sound like they from Nigeria, but they would tell you they Nigerian. This is what it is. I don't know.
I don't know, but your opposite of me radar is very, very acute.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look, man. So acute. I'll be opposite of you when I don't even know where the fuck you be at. I just be across the street. I don't even know where you at. I'm just across the street.
It's clear. It's clear. I'm playing motherfuckers, not Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
American.
I was already on the Nigerian side of the
No,
street.
you hadn't considered it.
I had considered the possibility that they weren't Nigerian, fam. It was never that serious for me.
Exactly.
They've been Nigerian. That was it. I don't know what to tell you.
What I'm telling you is you haven't given it any thought.
No, I haven't. And nothing in that video made me think they're not Nigerian. They look Nigerian. They read Nigerian. If they say
What does
Nigerian,
Nigeria look like?
I don't know, nigga. Black.
All right, so there's more shit you don't know that you talking.
That part. That part. What you want me to tell you?
Nothing. Not affirmative.
I
Say,
know.
I never thought about that, and move the fuck on. Not the affirmative of some shit you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like natural conversation. Like a real natural conversation.
Okay. That's not a real natural conversation. I don't know.
That is. I never thought of that.
Hey, look, I've never naturally talked about these motherfuckers and said maybe are they Nigerian? Never crossed my mind.
There you go. The natural statement. Not hell yeah, them niggas Nigerian, motherfucker.
Never crossed my mind. Are they Nigerian? They're just Nigerian, fam.
That's your statement. It never crossed my mind. No, nigga. Not what you're saying is false. No, I have no basis. No, nothing. What you're saying is false. Your answer is it never crossed my mind.
That they're not Nigerian, but keep go with that.
That's it. It just never crossed my mind. Move forward.
There's really nowhere else to go after that. I mean, I don't know. I had a laugh. Other than that, I don't know.